For the last 4 or 5 days, it's looked like, or maybe longer, Team Trump has tried to box Ron DeSantis in or box him out, depending on what metaphor you want, basically saying, well, Laura Trump wants the job and she's not going to be reappointed to the RNC. And people are saying how great it would be if she got it. And my DeSantis sources were all saying she's not getting it. He's not going to pick her. He's going to pick someone from Florida who's really from Florida, who's been in elective office. And it seemed like it was, leaving the defense secretary thing aside, it seemed like it was uncomfortable. Kristen worked for Governor DeSantis's operation in the campaign. This is a surprising answer and a kind of a game-changing answer from Donald Trump today when it was asked about the possibility that Ron DeSantis would pick Laura Trump for the Rubio seat. Roll tape.
Mr. President. Yes, please.
Do you expect Ron DeSantis to appoint Lara Trump to Senator Marco Rubio's seat?
No, I don't. I probably don't, but I don't know. Ron's doing a good job. That's his choice. Nothing to do with me. Laura's unbelievable. I mean, she was incredible. The job she did at the RNC as chairman, along with Michael Watley, the combination. But I can just speak for Laura. She is so highly respected by women. I mean, even her workout routines are through the roof. She lifts 150 pounds. I don't know how the hell she does it. She's a bad example for men and women sports. Because I wouldn't be able to beat her, I don't believe. I'd try like hell. But,
all right,
no,
that's enough.
She's an incredible woman. And
so he praised Ron DeSantis like right at the top and uncharacteristically said, not my decision. Kristen, start with you. What do you think of that answer in the context of what we've seen in the last few days, which is, again, seemed like Team Trump was kind of trying to force the issue?
I think it was a perfect answer from President Trump. It reminds me when we were having the leadership races for the majority leader in the Senate. You saw so much, online pushing Senator Rick Scott, other folks, and President Trump wisely stayed out of the entire, respected the institution and the choices of the senators that they need to make. And I think that was smart to do. Similarly, you see him, praising Governor DeSantis and acknowledging that it is his decision to make, but also highlighting the positive attributes of Laura Trump. And so I think it's smart. I think it's a different tone that we're seeing from President Trump. I don't know if he would have said the same thing back in 2016 or, had he won in 2020, but I think it's the smart move because it, kind of gets the best of both. It acknowledges that it's the governor's decision. And it also softly encourages Laura Trump for the pick.
Yeah, and Tricia gives Governor DeSantis kind of room to not feel like it's a confrontation, right? If he doesn't want to pick her.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. Tricia, go ahead.
I think it's savvy, and he's also not setting him up to be, zero-sum game as far as if he doesn't pick her, then it's not a loss for Trump. That being said, I think in this situation, Ron DeSantis does need to either choose Lara Trump or somebody who's super MAGA, because if he is planning on running in 2028, and that likely will be against J.D. Vance and a swath of other MAGA Republicans, then he needs to kind of shore back up that base, which a lot of those folks, he lost them as fans during the primary. And I think he's starting to chip away and get people back as far as that core MAGA base. But he's got to give Trump a little bit of a carrot, or at least that loyalist base.